Welcome back. All right, reality check time. Let's face it, every parent is guilty of spoiling their child once in a while to some degree, right? But how can you make sure your child doesn't grow up to be a spoiled brat? Nobody wants the Veruca Salt, right? Behavioral pediatrician Dr. Tim Jordan is back in the Great Day studio with some tips. Thank you so much for being here. Always a pleasure. And as always, when we talk about something like this, we have to look right back at mom and dad, don't we? I mean, there are certain attributes that we can bestow on our kids, intentionally or not, and a lot of it comes back on us.
I think probably all of it does.
Yeah.
Kids are going to ask for things. That's just part of who they are. Mm-hmm. So it's our job to set good boundaries. It's our job to make sure that they're not being overindulged. And
we can overindulge too, and maybe set a bad example in that way.
Yeah.
So what can we do to fix this? That's what everybody who comes to see you probably asks.
Yeah.
What can we do to make sure we're hedging this off?
With two lines of thinking. One of them is about kids earning things. The other one is about kids earning privileges and freedoms. Okay. Things are like when your kids say, I wanna, I wanna, I wanna. Remember one time our son was in a Toys R Us, back when there was Toys R Us, and he said, I want that Lego pirate ship. And so we said, we're not willing to buy it, but you can use your own money. And we said, how much does it cost? He's like, I don't know. So we'll check it out. It was $75. So he was like, if he's going to have to use his own money, then he's going to have to go back, save, earn, work for it, or do some jobs in the neighborhood, delay gratification, if he really wants it. So that's a good lesson for kids to know what things cost. And if I want it, it's not all going to be handed to me. I'm going to have to earn it with my hard work.
It's a good lesson on so many levels because it makes them double check themselves and think, okay, is it really worth the effort I'm going to have to put in to earn this $75 mowing lawns or babysitting or whatever it is I'm doing? Okay, so that's...
And if he buys it, he's going to take really good care of it.
Right, true. He's heavily invested. That's a great point, yeah. So that's things. Let's talk about the privileges.
Yeah, the kids are always wanting the next privilege, right? They want to ride their bike down the street. They want to go to the mall without their parents. They want a phone. They want to be on social media, blah, 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 blah. It goes on and on and on. So I think it's good to start as early as possible to have kids earn the privilege of having those things. And they earn it through their behavior over time. So if they want, for instance, some level of electronic, I would say as soon as you show us A and B, which is some other kind of responsible behavior with some other thing.
As soon as you can take care of this.
For a while, not like a day or two.
No.
Because any kid can fake that. But over months, several months, if you can show us that you can handle those things, then you're telling us you're probably ready for the next thing. Okay. So if you say, I want a dog, you don't say, okay, we'll buy you a dog. You say, well, it's going to take a lot of taking care of. Let's start smaller. Let's buy you a hamster. Or it's literally, or a goldfish. And let's talk about what you need to do to take care of that level of animal. And if you can, over 3-4 months, show us that you are feeding that hamster, you're cleaning the cage, et cetera, then you're telling us you may have the maturity and the level of responsibility to handle the bigger thing.
This may or may not be exactly why the Chambers house has Beta and now a tortoise. Like we're making those steps. Now there's more care. Every 3 months they've got to clean out the bedding and they've got to feed the tortoise every day.
And the good thing for kids is the ball is in their court. If I can show you over time that I can handle this thing, then I'm ready for that. So it's not like you can't have it because we said so or until you're X age. But that goes also for things like driving a car. You don't get to drive a car because you're 16. You don't go to college because you're 18. You got to show us you're ready for those things. So you start early with that model of earning it, and then it's easier when they're older.
He's good, right? He's pretty good. Dr. Jordan, thank you. Great insight, as always, very much. We're going to post a link to Dr. Jordan's blog on our website. That, of course, is kmov.com/greatday. Got to earn it, you two.
Well, you know, it's interesting because Dr. Jordan's been coming on the program for several years now, and one of the things I've learned as a parent is that everything that I have done, every decision that I have made, you know where I'm going with this?
Has been wrong.
Has been wrong.
Not great, Where was he 25 years ago, right?
You're so smart. Where were you when I was screwing up?
It's not your fault, it's your parents' fault.
Oh, see?
As the person without kids, thank you for coming on.
The blame always goes back one generation.
Totally. That's right.
Thank you, fellas.